then I'll get into perfumes. And some of the ones, my favorites that I've discovered this year, certainly not all of them, but just some of them. And this one is, I think it's Nobile. I heard somebody say that the other day. Nobile 1942, La Danza della Libellula, which is the dance of the dragonfly. And oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. A little on the feminine side, but I still think anybody could pull it off. Another favorite from Queen Bilquis is Leal. And this is an oil. Oh my gosh, I love this stuff. If you love Red Oud by Montal, but you wish it was a little sweeter and a little less powdery, you have got to hit Abu Jauda and get a bottle of Leal oil. Oh my god. Another favorite that I discovered this year is Mamluk by Zerjov. Oh, this is sexy stuff. Whoo, it's very sexy stuff. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So I'll be doing a review about that. And another recent acquisition that I'm in love with, Amour Nocturne. Oh, and I love this bottle. I'm going to talk about a few of my favorite houses that I've discovered this year. And of course, Lattafa, Lattafa, we all love Lattafa, we all love Mamir Al Oud. Anyway, of course, Amir Al Oud and Rugba by Lattafa, fabulous, my husband's favorite. Cinecooch, I don't get that, but that's what he gets out of it, so I run with it. And another favorite house that I've discovered this year is Mancera, and this one is Roses Vanille. And oh my god, and the Rose Oud Musk, Roses and Chocolate, there's a whole bunch of them. Roses Greedy, there's so many that I just love from this house. Actually, this is my scent of the day. And just love it. And another one that I totally am wackadoo over is Majda Bakali. And I have 3 of hers. I have the Mon Nom Est, I think it is. And the Fusion Sacre for him and her. I loved them both. So Majda Bakali is another house that I'm thrilled to have discovered this year. And the last one is X-Ray. And I have 2 from X-Ray, and probably will get at least a 3rd. And this one is Morphine. I also have Enigma. Oh my god, this stuff is really good. So anyway, that is X-Ray, the House of X-Ray. And I think it's now called XRX or something like that. But if you Google X-Ray, it still pops up. So then, another really cool thing that I'm thrilled about is the first edition and my first edition. And I got, as soon as I heard about this magazine, I went and ordered the first, like I said, edition, the first copy. And this is Odu. I don't know if I'm saying that right. And it says Smell and Perfume. And here's it's just a lovely, lovely issue. It has some of the coolest stuff in it. It has a thing about perfume haters in here. It talks about how everybody's nose and brain is individual. It has a bunch of really cool poetry in here that people have written with some really cool photographs. Really cool photography in here too. Just all kinds of stuff relating to perfume and the arts and how all of it intertwines. And then articles about a distiller's tale and really, really cool stuff. So anyway, this is the first magazine I've inquired about getting a subscription. I haven't heard anything yet. I don't think they're to that point yet. Really neat magazine. One of my favorites. There's a Man Loves Cologne, Sebastian. Thank you, Sebastian. I was having, still am, but I don't worry about it anymore. YouTube was giving me a hard time about the music that I was using on my videos. And it didn't matter if I gave them credit or whatever. They were copyright infringement. Whoa, whoa, whoa. But whatever. Anyway, so Sebastian at Man Loves Cologne turned me on to this website called CD Baby, and that's just CD and Baby. And it's fabulous new music, independent music that from brand new artists or sometimes old artists that are trying to get back. That's where I've been buying my music instead of at Amazon or other websites. And I have discovered some of the neatest bands because of that. The Beekeepers, love them. Air Review, Lorene Chia, Gauntlet Hair, and Delta Mainline. Those are just a few of my favorites. Then, the last part is some of my favorite people. And first and foremost, my oldest grandson turned 5 this year, and I'm just love him to death. I'm so proud of him. Hi, Monkey. I love you, little man. And then I have a new grandson, and I'm thrilled about. And hi, T-Nutty. Hi, T-Bird. I love you. Anyway, one of my favorite things this year are my grandsons. I worship these 2 boys. They are, there's, you know, when my kids would have a temper tantrum, I was all, you know, strict and you go into your room until you chill out and we'll talk in 5 minutes, you know, and when my grandsons have any kind of a fit, it's like, isn't that the cutest thing you ever saw in your life? Oh, go ahead, honey, express yourself. So, anyway, oh gosh, I just love you boys so much. Monkey and T-Bird, just love you boys. Love you, love you, love you. So, and then discovering Abu Jauda Khalid, what a gem he is, over at Abu Jauda, the store at eBay. Totally recommend you check out some of the Middle Eastern perfumes he sells over there. He's just such a nice guy. And there are even times where if it's something you really, really are looking for, he might even try looking to helping you find it. He's just that kind of a guy. So, wanted to talk about Girls on Film. 2 minutes later, Girls on Film. Some of the reviewers coming out there doing a thing on YouTube. So there's a few of them out there now, and I want to make sure everybody knows their name. So first off is Natasha's channel, which is Natky2, and that's Natky2. She's really good at doing a lot of different niche perfumes. And then, of course, Chocolate Bunny 7. She's fabulous. You have to check her out. She has a lot of different things on her channel, too. Not just perfume, but it's all fun and interesting. And then my girl, Natalie Patel. And that's Natalee. And then Patel. She's wonderful, doing a really good job on her channel. Really giving us some great reviews on perfumes and different things, and some of her hauls and what she's got in her bag, and I love videos like that. So anyway, if you haven't already, which you probably have, but you know, if you want to go over there and show them some love, that would be fabulous. And last but not least, I want to give a shout out to my state for this being the year that we passed marriage equality in this state. My sister and her life partner of 10 years were able to get married, and it was amazing. Anyway, it was incredible, and I am just so proud of the state of Washington. Then the things that disappointed me this year, I only am going to bring out a few of them, but you all know a couple of them. As far as perfumes go, the 2 vampire perfumes, Forsaken and Twilight, or Immortal Twilight, and Forsaken, True Blood and Twilight. Very disappointed. They're not bad fragrances, but they're not very gothic. They're not very vampiric, I wouldn't say at all. Not really mysterious, no darkness to them at all. Kind of fruity or fruity musky. Really disappointing. And the other thing that disappointed me was I have a condition that I've had almost, well, in February it'll be a year, and it's called frozen shoulder syndrome. And scar tissue bands have gone across my left shoulder and locked it up. I have about 40 to 50% of the range of motion I usually have. It's very painful. Because I have frozen shoulder, I'm a huge workout nut. I work out anywhere from 4 to 6 or 7 times a week, anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour, just depending. I'm usually very fit, and I usually really like keeping my upper body strong. Anyway, because I have frozen shoulder, I have gained like 15 pounds, and I'm just pissed. I just can't do the workouts that I normally do. Anyway, so I wanted to try some dietary supplement to try to help me lose weight, because I also had tendinitis, and so there was about 4 months there that I couldn't do any workouts at all. It was terrible. So I've been back working out about the past 4 or 5 months, and I just wanted something to help me kind of help me lose weight, help kickstart my metabolism, since I am 50 now, and it's a lot harder to lose weight the older you get. So I listened to some quack. Oh, wait a minute. He wasn't supposed to be a quack. His name was Dr. Oz. You would think Dr. Oz, and that Oprah's boy stuff, and like a suckhead, I went ahead and believed him and tried it, and it's called pure Garcinia cambogia extract. That, I don't know, some kind of BS extract comes from this fruit. It's supposed to help jumpstart your metabolism. Actually, I don't even know if you're supposed to have to work out with it. I don't know if it's one of those or not, but of course I would. And I even watched my diet. I did everything right. I was religious. There's still a few left in here because I went through 2 bottles. I gave it a really good shake for a couple of months. One of these bottles is a month's worth. Nothing. I mean, I think 2 pounds I lost, but I have no doubt that I would have lost without, actually I only did it for 5 weeks. That's right. And I lost 2 pounds in that 5 weeks. As soon as I went off it, started doing my own thing, I lost 4 pounds just in 2 weeks, just doing my own thing. So it almost like it hindered me from losing weight instead of helped me. So I was very disappointed. I don't recommend this stuff. This pure Garcinia cambogia extract, I don't recommend it. I even researched it, and there was a lot of positive feedback about it, but there was some negative too. So anyway, I don't recommend it. Very disappointed. Anyway, that was my list of favorite, just some of these are a few of my favorite things. Anyway, I guess that's about it for me, and I hope you all have a fabulous holiday season. Be safe. Take care of yourselves. Peace.